So I'm in the Rick's garden this morning, and I thought I'd give a little bit of time to this Oriental spruce. A little bit of cleanup on this. This would be Picea orientalis. Yeah, so here's kind of what the before looks like. There's just a lot of dead in this guy, and once you get up to this point, there's not really any dead above that. So I think that the before and after is going to really pop out on this one. We'll get up inside the canopy a little bit here, and then try to do a similar walk around when I finish later on today. A few interesting things about the Oriental spruce. So this particular one I have in front of me that I still haven't started to trim yet, but there, let's flip the camera. So this particular one, it's easy to identify in Oriental spruce because of how short these needles are. They're short, fat. I mean, we're talking maybe half a centimeter. But this particular one is the Skylands, and you just get these vibrant colors. It's native to just north of the Mediterranean. One other unique characteristic on it is, and you see this with a lot of spruces for the most part, but the cones really form more towards the top of the canopy rather than throughout. So there's still a lot of dead in here, but most of it's just kind of the tips. Here we'll kind of do a little bit of an after here. Here's the pile of all the dead I pulled out. Had to squish that down a couple times. Now at this point, the majority of the dead left is just very nitpicky things like this right here. We can spend all day in this thing just cleaning up little dead ends like this, but I think getting the majority of the dead out of the middle to allow for a little more air movement so we can get the humidity out of the middle of this tree. I think that's the main goal here. And one thing I noticed while I was trimming this though was there's a pine cone that fell. Alright, we got this cone. So this is what the Oriental spruce cone looks like, and it's not a pine cone, it's a spruce cone. One of the differences is it's not quite as rigid. I mean, it has a little more flexibility to those scales